All right, good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a great evening, morning, or afternoon, or whatever time it is in your part of the world. I am having an absolute fantastic evening. I got the feeling this is going to be a good day. It always is in this company, but still, I got a good feeling about it. So, without further ado, let's jump in and jump straight back out again to fix the cursor issue before. Otherwise, it would not have been a good day. Oh, that didn't work. I'll try it again. Silly. I fixed the cursor issue before we even got started, so that should be a sign that this will be a great evening. All right, so let's have a look. Working so I can catch all the videos I want without affecting my work day. Oh, that's nice. Well, it's not nice working evenings, but it's nice to see the positive side of working evenings. So let's do a recap as usual. I can see that's. Yep. Go away. No, I can't. There we go. No notifications incoming. See, this is our issue at hand. Quite simply, copper. I need copper to just flow in as much as it can because we are actually not getting enough copper in. So the reason why we're not getting enough copper in is actually not because we're not harvesting enough copper. Well, obviously it is, but it's more along the lines of like, for example, here, right? See, this is preventing us from getting more copper because it's getting stuck on iron. So we're going to find some way, somehow, to get rid of a lot of the iron. And yeah, that's going to be a thing. And likewise here, this one, okay, well, there's a bit of copper here. Does that mean, no, it's not really, well, it is stacking up. Look at that, it's stacking up. But still, it's just not enough. But, oh, okay, yeah, it's a lot of, wow. How is that not? That's pretty horrible. We're gonna rush over there and get it. All right, so I have a question for you all. Do I look cute? That's a dangerous question because I'm going on a date tomorrow, and I told her I was getting fat when I visited US from all the greasy food I've been eating over there. And she said she would come by the chat to see if I look cute. Ugh. That's not a good sign, is it? That's probably good. Well, we have dated before, so there's a hope that it will not be as superficial as that. But still, I feel pretty fat, to be honest. I don't feel that more. What should we say? Yeah, I do feel I need to get some more exercise and maybe sort of edit my diet. All right, so here, this one is always set to put it in when there are no space science in in the network. It's not really going to be very fast if you look at it here. 161. Yeah, it's launching once every one and a half minutes or something. Aren't you a little pixelated today? Am I pixelated today? My hair has a green tint to it, but that's about it. Oh, now I don't remember how the size. Anyway, that's going to be as close as we get. All right, so this one has been running a bit. We are definitely... See, all of this is just a whole bunch of nothingness. So my idea is... I got some... Well, my idea. The idea that you gave me last time was a good one. And that was basically... Well, basically, I'm going to have to kill this part. Yeah. And then I'm going to store... I'm going to empty this one, which is kind of an ambitious task because it's 4.7 million. Look at this, 4.7 million. It's still just... it could happen. It could happen. So I'm going to empty this into these, and they will then go back out and feed into another one of these. That will be storing gears, because gears has a 4 times as high compression. Not quite 4 times, because there's also productivity, so 2.8 times as high compression. And therefore I can put basically, I don't know, like 12 million, I'd say. 10, 11, 12 million into one of these boxes. Well, 12 million, I'd say, into one of these boxes. So that gives us a bit of a challenge, though, because we have to... Well, the first thing is I can't use this one because this one is already done and it already serves a purpose. But what I can do, though, is build another one, which will have to be on the outside just to consume all of this. But that's actually okay. So I'll just go in here and take the blueprint. I love how easy it is to take blueprints. And we have one here. Ta-da! And that's going to be plopped down somewhere along the lines of this-ish. Right? Not quite, is it? Not quite. You know, this means nothing. They're still going to be affected. And I will kill this as well. This one, I can put that somewhere else. So we're going to take this one somewhere, I guess. Doesn't really matter where. Well, it does matter because... Alright, these as well have to be killed as well. Don't want them here. Off you go, off you go. There's an acute lack of sound to this game, isn't there? Could I just take these up maybe here instead? And just go... Nah, that's kind of in the way. How would I get around this? I could get it up to this position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe like this. All right, let's see. SE Southeast Uranium Mine is definitely missing a car. All right, Denny, that is Southeast Uranium missing a car. Great of you to notice that. Oh, they broke away. Southeast Uranium is definitely missing a car. Southeast Uranium. Oh, uranium. This is not east. This is not east. This is definitely not east. It will fit inside the MK3. It'll just have to add spaghetti. Yes, it will. But it... Oh, southeast. Southeast? This one. Maybe? This is south. This is east. That one... Oh, that little teeny tiny one. That's why it wasn't there. Because it's a new one. Alright. Sorry. And good call. Good call. That was pretty much nothing. That's it? That's what you have to offer us? One? Let's conclude that that wasn't strictly necessary. The other east. Yes. Right, let's do this one. That gives us a million billion other problems, yeah? Oh, right. Now this one is gone, so we should have something a bit easier at least. Oh, I'll pick it up. Alright, so that can now be done here. Because this one means nothing. That's not gonna work, is it? No, it's not. Because they are going into the wrong ones, but whatever. Alright, let's drink. Cheers. Let's have a look. If you... Alright, so this is working-ish. No, it works. It absolutely works. This is awesome. Okay, good. No problem there. Is there any problem with moving the whole damn thing by one tile? No. Kind of no. Well, nope, because this doesn't exist anymore. And there must be something here that's not working. Oh, that one. Yep, that's silly. Get that out. Good. Look at the beauty of this. Not that it's going to be a permanent thing, but I like to put it inside. Oops. Inside this one, but or inside here, but that's not going to happen just yet. So let's just pop in here and just plant all the stuff that we can. We're also missing a lot of... Oh, how much are we missing? 300 plus 300 and then some. So let's go in and grab whatever we can and then head back out. That's going to be that one and that one. All right. One of the plastic isn't connected properly. Yep. We noticed that. And what are we missing now? That's not so much. That's only 50 of those. Let's see. Are we getting those 50 in? Yes, we are. So that's not a problem. And, oh, that's... Oh, I don't want to take that. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. We got exactly what we need here. And let's mark these. What are we waiting for again? Oh, right. Yeah, some of these. So I guess the answer to this is like this. Now it should at least be very clear what the purpose is. There we go. And so this is something I can't really do anything about because it just has to empty. Is there any way that I could empty it faster than 4 belts? No. But it does empty at 4 belts. Okay, let's do some napkin math. If I have 4 belts outbound, I'm just going to calculate it. So this is 4 times, what is it, 67.67? No, 66. 4 times 66.67. I think that's the content, right? Yes. So that means it consumes this can export 267 per second times 60, that's per minute. That's 16,000 per minute. And if I have 4,000, then it will, that's not correct. 4700 divided by 16. It will only take 5 hours to empty. Yeah, that's not really how it's how I'm gonna sit here and wait for this, because this is supposed to be helping us, not really the opposite. So this is no good at all. How would I do this in a meaningful way? Because it has to empty, right? I mean, technically it doesn't have to empty, I guess. Now that I think of it, though I don't like that way of thinking. You know, that is absolutely not necessary. That is just bad design all over. No, it shouldn't be, at least getting further out than this. There. And then I had to fit this into the middle of the room. Where the hell is that? That's going to be here. Is that really the middle? Yeah, it must be the middle of the room. So that one. All right. So we take all of this crap out. Now it's this one. I think I'd like to do somewhat like this part, except not this crap. We'll do that. Whoops. Guess not. This. Now I do wonder if I should do some of the usual stuff I do, because they are not very good at balancing them evenly. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And this one, though, probably also needs to go further to the right. Well, it absolutely has to if these two are going to be... You're kind of in the way, aren't you? It can work. It can work. It has to work. Root gum. Not you. Not you. Not you. See, couldn't I just... I could get it there, but then I couldn't get it in from the south side. So it really has to go... This is the best it can do. And that's working like this. And that's an input pipe there and an input pipe there. Is that correct? Yeah, it looks okay. That's okay. And from here to here. And from here to, well, pretty much anywhere you like. Right, so that's now working, and that doesn't really... Well, I'm just going to do this one different. And off we go. They'll now have to be done here. All right. I might have missed something, but was there some timeline for the hop to switch? Come on, also, did you not see that? Yeah, posted a video just earlier today. Linked it in Discord. But may not have seen it. Not everyone hangs out in Discord all the freaking time, which is fine. I think this is better, and then I just killed all of this. That just has to be like this. All right, so remove all of this crap. Well, let me answer the question of my transition to Twitch now that it's here for streaming. It'll be my new series. As I start a new series, I'll switch to Twitch because that is also probably a good sort of time for luring new people in, and that's probably going to be a good combination. Well, this is going to suck. Why am I then doing it? Like this, and I guess we do. Oh, no, stop that. Actually, stop that. Just stop it. And you know, I'll kill it from here because I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess this is the best, onlyest way of removing this. And that leaves this one exactly where it should be. Yes. This one jumps one, and that one can go in. Yes. Good. Now, all of this is not balanced particularly well, but it's kind of balanced where like this. So it needs to go into another storage. This one. Not this one though, because this one is full of all sorts of other crap. But now you see the issue. If I put this one in here, there really isn't a whole lot of room to... Oh, okay, it's balanced on the inside. So let's just try it. These are the outputs. Oh, don't you even dare. You're gonna tempt me and I'm gonna do something stupid. All right, let's see. All right, so, and the why Hey, Aver 300, what is the end goal of the mod pack? This mod pack end goal here is to launch the SpaceX program, the SpaceX Space Progress Summary, Space Program Summary, Space Program Progress Summary. I don't know, but there's a lot of difficult things that we need to launch. I am working on the fusion reactor, well, the fusion reactor and the FTL drive. The FTL drive is the last thing I need to research. It is 500,000 of each research type, and we are 30% of the way. Let's have a look. Did we eat up? Oh, we haven't eaten up our summary just yet. Maybe it's actually... I don't like this. I can't see which one is what. That's the one. Go away. Autosave. Cheers. Hey, Flo. Here. Nope. Yep. There. See, I think I can do this better by doing it this way and plopping this one here. Yeah, that's going to be close enough to balanced. And I'll just do this one. Good. That's perfect. Not perfect, but okay. Now, let's put these in. This is coming from the south and going to the north. That's fine. And that one. Are they working? Yes, they are. That one. Come on. You can do it. Yes. And now, this one has to be slightly different. Oh, I need one more of those. I wonder if I have any. Yeah, 10 on my way, or 6. It's too early, but do I still get it? Yes, I did. And that is an output box. I think this is it. Yes, it is. And we take it on the red wire for some reason. Not correct to take it on the red wire, but it is on the red wire, so I'm not going to change it. 4.6K. Woohoo! It is not working. This one. This one. There. Nope. Alright, so this one will just continue to increase, and that will put another, not drain, but surplus here. One question I do have is, can I mash this one in somehow? Well, that one is actually pretty easy. The next one, not going to be as easy, but it could happen as well. And I will do input priority from the right, input priority from the left. Yes. And let's do something like this. I like this. One, two, one. Why is this not even? It makes no sense why it's not even. Should be even. Oh, because I chose to do it incorrectly. very important. Very important for the health of my base that this works. Okay, so unfortunately this will stop some of it, but some will be getting in. And this is just chugging along. This is very nice. So I'm not going to get the full output, but I'm not going to get anything less. And what an absolute waste of time it was to move all of this around. That's actually kind of dangerous, this part. I think I actually have to switch it back. Got that one. And you know what? This one. I like this version better for one specific reason that I will tell you in a second. I wonder if I disabled the music or it just decided that I shouldn't have music. So much plastic junk in inventory. Now, let's get rid of this one. That's a lot of stepping forward and backwards. So this one, capped at 5,000 or 5 million. It's working. It's not working particularly fast. This is working as fast as I can make it. It's consuming almost a full belt, but not quite. It goes in here, and that just increases slowly but surely. So this one can store a lot. This one can also store a lot. To use very scientific terms, this one can actually also store quite a bit. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Oh yeah, this could easily store 10 million. So I've also set this to 10 million. So basically what I'm done now is this can take at least 10 million iron. This can take at least 10 million. This can, well, this one's going to be taking 25-ish. No, 20, maybe 20 million. This will be like 12 million. This will be maybe also 12. So now we have enough iron coming in that we will be, hopefully, able to consume all of these in a better pace. The thing is, we can consume iron and copper at the same pace, but I'm getting way more iron in, and I'm also, yeah, so I need the iron is working as it should be. This one's now done. So that was actually the update of the iron I definitely wanted to do. So you can see we still have a major issue here. They're coming in, yes, but if it's coming 8 lanes in, then that's not gonna be enough to support 16 lanes. I need, and here we see here 0, 0, 0. Nothing. They're green, all of them, so that means there's nothing inbound. That means we need to go out and have a look. This one is fine, ready to upgrade. Cool. Belt upgrade to empty faster. There's no belt. No upgrade for belt. Might do something, but... Oh, no. Wow, the chat is slow today. No, it's not slow. It's just me not being able to scroll down. Hey, John Walken. What have I missed? Not much. One tile off. Oh, we need to check that music thing. It's going to make all the difference. Nope. One of the steel lines was stuck in the steel maker. Really? Oh, I can't have that. We can't have that. Let's have a look. One of the steel lines was stuck. That one. Yeah, that looks pretty stuck. That's not going to help on the throughput, is it? Wow. That's pretty bad. And these have been completely full. Nice. Let's see if I've done other stupid things. Nope. Less stupid. Yes. Great. Oh wow, you're live. I just started playing Factorio today, found you've not done right series, and started getting a bit overwhelmed. Currently FKing red green research. Oh, awesome. Well, in this case, 123, this is not the starter setup. So if you're getting lost on what we're doing here, that is fine, because I'm getting lost as well. But what you can see is just maybe get inspired about some of the designs, and then saying, all right, cool, we can make a nice structured design. Oops, that was something we wanted to do. See what I did yesterday evening while waiting for Super Bowl to start? I made a path here because I'm getting really annoyed about these pipes running everywhere. So now I'm going to take pipes out here and then spread them out to the sides where I'm needing it, instead of just circling, because I was circling them around and around and up, and now I was like taking them here and up, and yeah, it was just not okay. So that's why these 6 were moved out here. Then I can take lanes down there, these lanes up here, and leave these 2 open, these 2 open, open these 6 as well. And regarding I don't know, this is just coal. So actually one another issue is that we are not consuming coal fast enough. Look at this. And that's simply because this one, it's only ever having 1. Why is it only ever having 1? Because now it's 28, and that's clearly not enough to take 2, right? So if I look at this one, it's at 23, it's at 23. And when it leaves, done. Nothing is coming in until this one hits 20 again, and there it comes in. So what I need is, I think I need that to change that to 70. And I know I'm just running across the entirety of the base, but I love the fact that my base is so small. I don't like that it's so puny and doesn't perform. That I don't like. Here. 70. Woohoo! That might do something. All right. And what is next? See, I want these to be constantly going in. Or I want the next... See, this is what I want. What's that, congestion? So this one is going up to be loaded while the other one is being unloaded. That means when this one is done, the other one is already on the way in. We're now at 28. So that leaves... We are not able to... If this hits minus 40, it will generate the next trip inbound. 73, 75. Okay, so it's not quite making the next one. Now I wonder if it counts the sum total there. Yeah, so it counts what is being delivered, what is on the train being delivered as being part of the delivery. Oh, this is much nicer. Much nicer. Great. Like it, love it. It's awesome. Right, there's something out here we should expand so we can get some more stuff. Woohoo! Are those houses vanilla? Nope, they are not vanilla houses. They are modded, and even the... Whoops! That was a bit careless, taking my defenses out. It is a mod called Factorissimo, and then I have a special version of it with my nice little Nilaus logo on top. Pick up the car. Well, that's not really done, is it? You're not really done. We are not always in agreement, are we? I can still do this part. Here. Here. can at least remember this now. And they will always be high value targets. Good. And got it. And that means these can be sort of the normal. Yeah. Do we have any copper anywhere? Nope. 2 spot. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 1. No, I don't. Because I'm too fast. That is good. And there's such a mysterious way this works. So you put some pipes in, and when you take the middle out, it somehow finds out that it can still connect. It's very morphic. There. And we can take these out. They certainly don't belong here anymore. This one, where are we? 5.4. So it's still going to take a while. But in the meantime, I can take this one and the car thing. Let me check the chat because I haven't done that in a while. I think I overdid it a bit, but it was exciting. Wasn't keeping me in check. Imagination doesn't help. Ah, that's interesting. Your last message was held for review. Strange. Nah, I think, to be honest, I love the fact that there are so generous donations. But if I could choose, I'd rather have donations from more people than from few people. Because for a million different reasons, that means there are more people enjoying it and not just some way generous people. Because I honestly do feel a bit bad about the size of those donations, because I'm like, really, are you sure you can afford this? I mean, $10 here and there, it's fine, and most people can. I'm not going to say anyone, but most people can afford that. But there are also some massive investments, or not investments, because it's pretty shitty if you consider it an investment. But in terms of, that's not going to be enough, is it? Yeah, it's about even. So that's therefore I'm always feeling a bit guilty when I see those, because I'm like, is it really worth it? But if there were more people donating smaller amounts, then I would be like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people who enjoy it a bit. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone, by no means. I'm really just trying to be honest about this, because it really surprises me and sometimes puzzles me a bit. The generosity that is being displayed sometimes. It's just crazy. It's all your fault that I so ferociously and unplanned quit my job, or got myself fired, to be more exact. No, we don't want to do that. Because I was thinking, hey, I'm a famous YouTuber, I can do anything I want. Except, no. Honestly, I didn't think that. I'm just raving right now. Or ranting, I don't know, either. Now this has made the whole thing a bit more cumbersome by doing this part. But I think it's, all in all, I think it's worth it. Right, so did I say something completely stupid? Because I have a tendency to do that when I'm rambling. Because the intention was certainly not to diminish the superb generosity displayed. It absolutely was not. So I think did that make sense, or was that just being obnoxious?
Another loyal devotee.
Arik Davis, that is nice, very nice. Another loyal devotee. That is a sound we hear too rarely these days, but it is amazing. Works. So I go in, and yes, there's a new supporter. Turns out it's not really a new supporter. It's an upgrade. That's awesome. But I think the second I upgrade the page, I see someone else has declined, and I'm like, really? I don't know what's going on either with me or with Patreon, but I'm it's just I must have I don't know what I can say, overgotten the patrons before Christmas, because now they're sort of falling off, or maybe it's just a January thing. But anyway, we are not diminishing the fact that Arik has been so very kind to upgrade his pledge. However, if Arik, if you are in chat, then be sure to link your Discord and your Patreon together, because I can see you have not done so yet, and you've been a patron for quite a while. So thank you very much for your support, your ongoing support, and also the fact that you decided that, no, I'm actually going to upgrade my pledge to a Robber Baron rank. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Endowment.
A gleaming endowment. I'll not up the supporter view because it's not actually a new supporter, it's an increase. PJGR, I think you are trying to say that the donations are slow today. No, I'm not saying that, PJGR. That is not what I'm saying. That's something I'm being very careful not to say. I need to sort of accept that donations go like this. There can be nothing, and there can be monster amounts, and there is no way for me to sort of gauge it. However, thank you very much, PJGR, and that is very kind of you. It is very kind. And you are also a very staunch supporter. Yeah, let's call it that. I can see what we can see here is that they're actually closing, or they're emptying quite a lot slower. If I look at the part here, it's mining speed 1.4, while this is speed 1.8. It's not a lot slower. And productivity will not really make up for it. 40% productivity. So this one can't be done yet. We can then go up here. This one is working. Great. And it's got the good ones. Yes, it got the good ones. The good stuff. Damn, didn't send me the notification, even though I told it to. Remand, yeah, you can't trust the YouTube bell notifications. It's fickle at best. Ooh, that's a lot of activity here. That's great to see. Oh, there must have been an iron train coming in.
A gleaming endowment.
1.4 plus times 1.4 is greater than 1.8. Yes, that is true. Chris Reed, thank you very much for the $10 donation. Also rounding off a nice $10 donation. That's very kind of you as well. You're also one of the recent but persistent, maybe consistent donators. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. What I need to do is actually find a way to use more power so we get the ball rolling. Well, and oh, Arik, you're there. Yeah, the comment from Biggers about the 1.4 times 1.4, that's technically not 1.4 times 1.4, because these ones have, this is 1.8 times 1.22 versus 1.4 times 1.62, and I have no idea, but it's pretty close. Wambling Gamer, wow, thank you. A super chat. Been using your streams as background when I work out. Unfortunately, I can't handle 4 hours of cardio, so I watch them at 2 speed. I have to drop in live to say thank you for giving me The honor, I read that as a boner. That being the last final factory. Awesome. Well, that's that was a bit of a um, that was a misreading, but thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, and I'm happy that I can keep you in shape. Help with that. And 4 hours of cardio, yeah, that's probably a bit much. And Yaro, what are you saying? I enjoy your videos and streams, and I'm usually pretty quiet. I noticed a very small spelling mistake in the video description. Factorismo building will improve the space utilization. Yes, there is one spelling mistake. That's improve. Utilization is not a spelling mistake. That is English spelling, and I prefer it that way. EP next week, couple weeks. Oh, okay, next week, couple weeks. What are we talking about? When is that coming? What would coming? What's coming? Huh? I'm just trying. Ah, the chat play. Yeah. I hope you know Sigmund Freud. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know this is a Freudian slip, or it's actually it's not a Freudian slip. It's a parapraxis. That's what it's called, right? Parapraxis. Look it up. Hey, Nils Hansen, good to see you. And
Another loyal devotee.
I like this. Remember back in 2018 when this was a regular sound? That was awesome. That was awesome. Let's have a look to see who might be joining us. That is Philip, but let's have a look to see if... No, why am I unable to spell? That's strange. What? That is so strange. So I got that Philip has joined, but when I look up Philip in my overlay, or maybe it's just not updated in the... Anyway, Philip, awesome. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Order of the Path. This is a great edition, I am sure. Let's make sure that we add you to the list of supporters for this month. Oh, this is also going to be nice when we move to... Oh, come on. 02 28 2019. That's how it goes. Yep. And it should be updated on screen. There. I will add you to the list of sponsors. Not sure we'll be able to use all of these. I'll just write you as a first name so we don't have any GDPR violation in Factorio. That would be absolutely horrendous, wouldn't it? Though then again, 4% of my annual turnover is not going to be something that will ruin me. Oh, hello, train. Let's go all the way around here. They're still being attacked. How are we being attacked? You shouldn't be. This one, this lane? Oh, look at that. Oh, no, don't look at that. Would it be better to have... Okay, have another pattern here. And that one, and that one. Have to make sure that I don't take too many at once, because then the construction bots from the base will come out and take them from me. There. Oh, hold on. One thing at a time. Run. Run, you fools, run. And this one. I'll take half of it. Thank you very much. I'll just plop it down here. That one and that one. And then I'm gonna kill this part here because that is not needed anymore. And then I will... Ooh, that's a lot of crap in my inventory. But I'm sure the robot will take good care of that. Yeah, see, this is where it starts being annoying. Because, okay, that one we can deal with, I guess. But this one... That means I can't really place these yet. I'm gonna have to place them, so... I'm just gonna have to do it here. Take this out. Take this out. There. And this one. Yeah, that could be done better than this, right? That could be better. Where's that one leading? Oh, it's leading to that one. Okay. And exactly not far enough here. And from here. Okay. Now let's also take this one and that one. At the time of creation, this didn't matter at all, but now it does matter.
A gleaming endowment.
To do it. There. All right, let's jump back here. And that is Illuminata saying, I have nothing to say. Well, thank you. That's raising your hand in class. Yes, yes, what do you want to say? Oh, nothing. I just want to be part of the whole team here. But thank you. Right, so we can try to place this one again. Let's see if we can just get in a few more. The rest, that is fine. Now we can go up here. And here. What? That one is not placed correctly. That was strange. The small things, right? The small things. Oops, did I just push the camera? No, I don't think so. I think it's fine. And where is this? This is also supposed to be up here. So we need to clear those pipes at some point, but not right now. Next thing we want... Okay, so I was considering if it would be better to do... No, because then this one will only hit 2 instead of 3. So that's pretty clear. The answer is no. That was easy. This one, that's a lot of copper that's actually being mined here. And this one is... It's a lot of coal that's not really getting rid of. We can get up there and fix that coal. Doesn't seem to be moving as fast as it did earlier today, so that is just unfortunately to be expected that it would slow down. Right, so that should generate a bit of a boost up here, no? Oh, all 4,000. Oh yes, that's exactly what I expected to see. That they'll now finally be able to empty these. And this one is the stone. Yeah, stone is, I'm not going to say never, but probably not going to be an issue. This one is okay. And I guess it is... Oh, that's actually really nice. So how much do we have here? We don't have much. 5. We do have a lot. You know, can't bother to wait for this. There. Now get rid of it. I want to move on to the next challenge here. That means we can start removing stuff from this side because it's going to be upgraded very soon. Going to add space extension, Factorio Extended and Factorio Extended. Ooh, yeah. How's that? It's not 250k blue circuits going. It's 250. It's 25,000. But still, it might as well be because, yeah. However, that really a thing? What was this thing? That was a thing. Oh, right. Yeah. See, this is a bit of a mess, but I'm slowly working my way through it, right? Can this one be... Can it be done that way? Can actually be done that way, so why didn't I? Oh, okay, it's coming. Yes, there we go.
A gleaming endowment.
Hey, Nominata again! With still nothing to say. You, for a guy who doesn't have a lot to say, you really do have a lot to say. I do suspect that it was actually a matter of you testing to see if the rounding actually works. And it does. So this is fine. Okay, you can take up that part. Let's clear this out. To there. How's this one going? Now it's still 5k. Still a lot. This one is also just 44k. Ugh. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, but we might as well just prepare for it. Because even though it's not gonna happen soon, then it's gonna happen at some point. 44,000 is not a scary amount as it used to be. Working? Maybe? Yeah, does seem to work. Alright. And that means the next one should probably be the partial ones. Yes. So I can't do anything here yet. This one's pretty dead, so why don't we just do this one? I know. Then we can at least do this part. Speed that one up. Yeah? This one also pretty dead, so we can also speed the other side up. I'm just gonna let this one empty. So the only thing left is that teeny tiny bit in the middle. See, it stops whenever it changes input. Remove this, otherwise it will empty these out. There we go. All right, that is something. There, that will now make it even faster. And I can make one more. Okay, this is getting a bit crazy, but okay, I don't care. It is crazy. Yay, these are working. However, I don't know if I want to do the same for the next part. 1.3, 2k. Okay, but there's 2 of them, so that's going to be fast. I can't make any more. I feel chat is a bit slow today. Did the cat get your tongue? Hmm. And let's see, how's this one going? Not at all. How's this one? This is doing fine, but that's to be expected. Here we now have, well, we are up to 350,000 gears because that's a thing. And we're approaching the 7 million here. We're actually, oh, that one is dead. Ooh, that's not good. This one is obviously dead because that one, yeah. What else is irrelevant? Not really much. Alright, I guess there's not much for me to do aside from wait for this one. Well, there is, but it's just a bit of a mess not to do this one now. Yeah, it is manageable amounts that's missing. And they stopped. Whoosh! Now. This is also going to be such a shame because the second I start putting these here, then this one will no longer have priority. And I actually need this to be done. Yeah. So... this is a crazy way of doing it, but... I guess... yeah. And then we can take this entire row. And that one's out. Okay, that was easy. Alright. Hey! Hey, Sophie. And thank you very much for the welcome back. Good to see you. Hey, why do you usually have long inserters pulling from the miners instead of just putting them into chests? Because if I place a miner... where do I have my miners? If I place a miner here, and then I place a nice fat box here, it explodes. Because this is DangOreus where it explodes. So that's the reason why it works like that. I might as well take these because we are now doing this one. Ooh, okay, that's my own stupidity. That's nothing to do with anyone else. You know what? I think it's time for us to really scale up on the speed here. Not that it really matters, but I like it. So we're gonna put these. It's gonna be completely irrelevant, but we'll do it anyway. It's good stuff. I need to find some way to use more. Look at how little power I'm using. This is a very concerning matter. Cool. Got that one. Keep going. Keep going. Oops. Not so far, my friends. Not so far. Oh no! It can't be done. Well, it can, just different there. And I need to go back and steal some more. Look at how wonderful it is that I can just pass straight through. Give me some of these. I'm never going to use these anymore. Maybe. Yeah, this is a... The problem by doing this is every one of these is 25 blue circuits, and blue circuits is what keeps me going, or doesn't keep me going, depending on the perspective of things here. Got it. Is this working? Nope. I need the car. Ta-da! Except not this one. It does take a bit longer to place these, but I think it's worth it if we can squeeze out some more. Here. And the rest is blah. I can stand here and then they just pick it up because that's fine. What? It's not being picked up? Oh, it was being picked up. It was just being slow. That one? Yeah, just anything to keep this one. And there they are. This one, also pretty good. Still 6.2, so it still needs to be able to get a lot of this out. Okay, anything else? Not really. We do have to remember that there's a problem with this one up here. And yeah, they are specialized. Oops. How's these doing? 34. Well, it's getting better. Unfortunately, it's not really consuming that much. Whoa! Did I run through the train? I have no idea what went on there, but that one and that one. Yes. A few more. Okay, I couldn't quite run through the train. Tried to. Iron, coal, iron, copper. Still an abundance of iron. Is to be expected. These. Got all of them. I'm not wanting to do this because if I do this, then these will not be requested. And I want them to be requested. It's still having lots and lots of these. And, well, it should really be working better than this, right? Oh, are they being emptied? Yeah, they're being emptied. Right. As soon as it goes up, then, but there's always like 10, 15 inbound. I really need to go to Ohio soon. It's not that too far. Why do you want to go to Ohio? What happens in Ohio? Why the productivity modules? Are you low on copper? Yes, Johannes, that is exactly what I am. I am very low on copper, and the issue is, and I'm not getting copper in fast enough. That's why I'm using productivity modules. I am very much constrained by having way too much iron and not enough copper. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is fix my damn pipes. Because that's also a bit of a mess. And I think we're going to go do it sort of in a very structured way. Where are we making... This is the output. Okay. So this now has to go... basically all the way through. Somewhere like here, maybe? Yeah. This is the middle of the base, right there. That roboport is the middle. That's actually quite fortuitous. Fortuitous? I don't know. Something. I think we're going to make this the hub. Yeah. So that goes upwards. kill all of these. You're buying. Oh, you're buying a company there. Wow. Nice. Any particular kind of company? Or is that still confidential? See, that one is now going to be wrecked. This is the opposite of a sacred path. An unhallowed path. See, I'll bring it out here. So, how close? I think I'll build it like right there. Yep. That now needs to go here. That one, and now I can remove this, which I absolutely must remove because it's kind of in the way. That one shouldn't be removed just yet, but these should be removed. I'm also just picking up random robots here and there. Because this one is... Ooh, it's also bad. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't have killed that one. But now we're working in the name of consistency, and therefore there will always be some sacrifices. Alright, so... yeah. Alright, and you know what? I'm just gonna invent a new pattern here. The pattern will be out here. Yes. And here, here, here. So now that is done, but it's coming in from a strange angle. And I need to make sure that I remember where it comes in from. That one seems like a pretty good location to get it. This one will prevent these from being in the way as we expand our solar panels out to further rows. And we have that intersection here. This intersection. How good is it? It's not ideal, but it's getting there. What? Ah, that really works? Yes. There. So now that's, I know it's a circular path, but yeah, whatever. And now this one can actually be killed as well. Not quite that one, but I will do it anyway. That is gonna be here. And I lost all of them, really. This and that one and this and... Alright, that's a lot of crap we're getting cleaned up now. Remember, this one is actually one of the first... I don't know if it's one of the first lines or anything, but it's very old. It's archaic even. And what about this one? You are also absolutely incorrect. You do not belong there. Where the hell are you going? Ah, this one. Yes. Right, do we have some? Yeah, we have a few, but not a lot. What? What are we saying? Super secret company. The more money you make, the more money you donate to Nilos. Well, I think that's pretty reasonable. Time to get ready for work, I guess. Good luck and see you later. All right, PJTR, thank you, and have a nice day at work. You just made a hole near Bam Bam in the ground. Do I need a break? Or do you need a break? Yeah, 122. That's actually correct. We do need a short bio break. So let's do that. Let's just make sure that I kind of don't forget where I'm at here. I'd like to do this one, complete this one. Oh, and one more. Here. I don't know, should I get it all the way around? No, not really. I'll just park it right here. Our power usage is pretty low these days, and that's because we are not getting enough trains in. Look at this, there are only 3-4 trains out and about. How's this one? It's fine, it's 21. Let me stand here, that should be a very quiet place for us to stand while we take a short break. So let's take a short 3-minute break, and then when we get back we will continue this cleanup, and then we will be able to scale up some more. And then see how things are going. See you guys in 3 minutes. We're back. We might even be so much back that I remember to do the curse of the cursor. Oh, I need a... oh yeah, so one of the things that when we migrate to Twitch is that I'm gonna lose all my emotes. But when I decide to become partner, then I'll be getting a lot of emotes back. So that's gonna be pretty cool. But then we also need to start looking at getting some more emotes. Because they're good, the ones we have, but we need more. Hopefully the curse of the cursor will be a thing of the past. And there was something about Bam Bam. I don't remember or don't know where Bam Bam is. In chat usually. But... Bam Bam, there. What did I do? Did a hole in the concrete? I don't see that. Oh, there. Three objects are missing construction bots. Why? Shouldn't they? They should be possible to make. Yeah, that I don't get. Here. And we're back.
A resplendent offering.
Ooh, a resplendent offering. That is Leon the Tick. Oh, that really? You're also a Swiss franc in the tech. Many thanks for the amazing Final Factory series. Well, thank you for following it, and thank you very much for your donation. Another Swiss, or you just chose to donate in Swiss francs. Thank you very much. That will be a nice addition to our ramen fund for this week. Or I've actually never had ramen, so I don't know how that is. I've never had ramen. That means I've never really been really poor. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah. And I think this is going to be the last row of this. There I go. Oops, ran out again. Again. All right. You missed the sulfuric acid pipe there and grabbed tiles instead. Oh yeah. That's... looks like that's what happened. We are getting somewhere. Getting somewhere, but slowly. 4.1, that's good. So that's... and that one should go away. And what are we missing? We are going here. Why? Oh, okay, that's because I wanted it inbound. I cannot remember. Oh, it's this part. Yes. Oh, there's a problem here. That one. Where are you going? You are going in here. That is perfectly fine. That is what we would classify as a legitimate reason. But this one, this is going to be going all the way down. That one, yes. But this one, I am firmly believing that I will not need this one anymore. Look at the unhallowed path I'm making. So... here, now let's see where this is coming from. This is probably the one that actually creates it. Yep, it's the one that creates it, but that means fine, we're just gonna make it somewhere else. No, we're not gonna make it somewhere else, but we are gonna take it out somewhere else and get it into the right location from here. Ta-da! This is the only input. So this input's now, that goes to blue. This one goes to everything except down. And this one goes down. That means this here can be deleted. Because that cannot go anywhere useful except that one. This one is not useful. Correct. Okay, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. I'm now doing several things at once. Come on. And that's the last of it. Good. Let's go back here. All the way in. I have to balance my Factorio hours and the Nino's watching hours though. $93, yeah. Dollar ramen is high end. I am a lifestyle. Wow, that's don't think I've heard that one before. But what I found a bit interesting was that I talked to the people who used to report to me. They were now into US, and then sort of like first they were like, "What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, what the hell happened?" And they were sort of torn on what the hell was supposed to feel about me getting sacked. And then over the course of this week, that changed from being, "Oh my god, that's so unfair," to being, "Holy shit, you're lucky." Where it's like, "Oh yeah, now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play some video games and I'm gonna watch some Super Bowl and I'm gonna sleep in and I'm gonna do some exercise and I'm gonna play some games." I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go up tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock and get yelled at all day. Yay." So the one part that's kind of missing in this job is the income part, but we're working on it. There's no rush on that one. It'll get there when it gets there. So that is not a form of bitching from my side. It's just that it's not all fun and games, literally fun and games. And this is one of the few times where literally actually means literally and not figuratively. It's crazy, isn't it? Where are we going again? Ah, the blue. Maybe the... Nah, I'll trick it all the way over here too. No, I cannot take it in there. That sucks. I don't know. Maybe like this. That's even worse. So it did turn out to be a bit of spaghetti anyway. Alright, you got what you need. Everyone's happy. Now the next part where we got stuck before I got distracted from my distractions. Let's build that one so we can get more coal inbound. Yep, immediately all 3,000, only 3. And this one going up. Up and away. And here. Alright, so they're good for add noodles to chicken broth when you're sick. Okay. I watched the Super Bowl tonight for the first time, but I didn't like it at all. Well, Steph, it wasn't the best one. My wife is a professional chef. She can make some amazing food. Ooh, very spoiled. Yeah, that sounds very nice. I think, St. Cabbage, you are very spoiled. You have a wife that tolerates your hobby. and maybe your excessive hobby sometimes, maybe, and that is something you should appreciate. Right. What am I doing now? There's something I have to go back to get. Oh, right. It was yeah, this one. Okay. And this is way more complicated than I thought it should have been. No! The one combination that shouldn't have happened.
Loyal devotee.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? That was not me triggering it. But I guess it's just... My guess is it's one
Another
of...
loyal devotee.
Are we done yet? I think it's just extremely slow. That... My guess is that is from Arik.
Another loyal devotee.
Okay. Maybe it's now catching up on all the this REST API requests that have been triggered for the last 6 months or so, and we're gonna hear this all evening, right?
Another loyal devotee.
I guess this is a service that has finally kicked off, and now it's just processing all the requests that were there.
Another loyal devotee.
The thing is, we don't know if it's going to trigger 1,000 times or it's going to trigger just be done now.
Another loyal devotee.
Not quite done, right? But Inominata, thank you. Your insignificant donations are becoming significant by sheer volume.
Devotee.
Okay, this could... I know I've been missing that sound. We've been missing this trigger. But then again...
Another loyal devotee.
I'm just checking if anything has happened on Patreon, or now it's just going crazy and triggering. Now, there's nothing new on Patreon, so
Another
this is...
loyal devotee.
Yes. That's fine, Wayne June. That's fine. But it's working. It's working. This is awesome.
Another loyal devotee.
I'm now starting... Okay, so... I was... Before the stream, I was testing. So maybe like I did like
Another
3-4 tests.
devotee.
And then there have been 2 more today. So if these are the ones that are triggering now, then that's fine. Then it should
Another
stop
loyal devotee.
some time ago, because that would be like 10 or something. So what is happening now? You saved an orphanage, now they're all subbing to you. I don't think it's an orphanage of people with disposable income.
Another loyal devotee.
It's not new supporters. Unfortunately, it's not new supporters. It's the stupid API that's really working. So my guess is that this, yeah, the Revenge of Wayne June.
Another loyal devotee.
All right, so my guess is all the crap that's been going on has been stuck in some kind of queue, and now they're like, oh, that
Another
service.
loyal devotee.
Let's just turn that service back on, and then this happens. Then it just starts processing the thousands of requests, maybe not thousands, but the significant number of requests
Another loyal devotee.
that are queued. And more of St. Cabot's offspring pledges. Oh, wow, that would be a bit crazy.
Another loyal devotee.
Right, I would venture a guess that this is a bug, and I'm...
Another loyal devotee.
So I got the honorable title of Streamlabs All-Star because I'm an avid user of Streamlabs and I applied for it.
Another loyal
However,
devotee.
one of the conditions is that speak. Oh, okay. Well, Tankist, if you don't get it the first time that we don't speak
Another
Russian here,
loyal
then
devotee.
I'm sure you'll get it when the banhammer strikes. All right, well done, Nilendilo. You beat him to it. Yeah. So.
Another loyal devotee.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try to figure out how to stop this because this is clearly not working. And all right, so basically, as Streamlabs All-Star, I have to speak positively about the awesomeness of Streamlabs.
Another loyal devotee.
It's honestly a bit difficult to speak positive about this. First, it doesn't work for a million months, and then
Another loyal devotee.
it does this. So I'm going to disable pledges from my widget there. That's the one part.
Another loyal devotee.
Then, oh, right. Oh, you actually, of course, you're seeing the names. That was Scarlet Red.
A gleaming endowment.
What? Was that a new one or was that? Okay, so that one was just the last one. Yeah, Stelzy, that might be it.
Another loyal devotee.
All right, so this looks like everything is triggering, right? So all I need to do, St. Cabbage, do you remember when Scarlet Red supported? It's not that long ago, is it? Pedro Gomez, you're the last one. Pedro Gomez, the last one was actually true. You did it! You made it stop! Awesome! Thank you, Pedro, and welcome to the Order of the Path. That is fantastic. You solved our issues. This is maybe this is just me being, all right, guys, I'm not getting any, so I'm gonna start bothering you until someone mans up and makes this stop. Nope, that's not how it works. Somehow the filters on the relationship manager on Patreon is not updating fast enough. Because the people who just donated the same with Arik, but not there. But Pedro Gomez, awesome. Thank you very much for making Wayne June stop his ranting, and welcome to the Order of the Path. I can't really see at this point if you've linked your Discord and Patreon, but as I'm sure you know, if you do that, then all will be fine and great in the world, and you will be able to get the nice fancy icon in Discord as well. And is it okay that I add you as Pedro? That is not personally identifiable. I think there is one or more Pedros here in the world. There. I am not a moose. Cretins and solicitations. Was watching from the beginning. My pups needed some attention, but got home. So I'm free now. Wait, cool.
A gleaming endowment.
Hey, Illuminata, is my super chat not good enough for YouTube? It is good enough for YouTube. But I'm probably going to limit the pop-ups soon for donations like this. Not that I don't want it, but I don't want this. I don't want it to be abusive. Whoops. And drink. I opened my beer and I didn't drink. solicitations. Steph, no, I do have it. I have Twitch set up, but I have disabled.
Endowment.
I have disabled subscriptions, I think. All right, Shivan donated $10 with a test donation, and now I need to drink. Thank you, Shivan. A cheer to you. Philip, you're saying Patreon didn't balance their payment bus. Balance their payment bus? I mean, when you're saying bus, then I'm like, is it a enterprise service bus you mean, or is it, what other kind of bus are we talking about? And then, or, whoa, hello. Luckily, we are not afraid of trains anymore. All right, we are actually back in the base. What do you know? This was bound to happen at some point that I got back in the base, and we have green stuff flowing. And we go back. Yay! It works. There. We are happy.
A gleaming endowment.
Inominata. Oh, now it works. Yeah, it does work. And that's going to be 2. All the way up. Just get it all the way up. Is it here? No. That one. And we go back and clean up things along the way because there were some things here that were not correct. That one, for example, should go like this. Which means these can now be removed. And this one, which I have no idea what comes from. Well, I do. But it's probably one of those that I already have. Whoop. And look at me being clever and not taking the wrong one. Yes. Still not that one. If only there was a way that you could make blueprints only remove certain items, so I wouldn't have to do this manually. If only. Alright, so that one's now clean. These two, I mean, there's always going to be a balance between one and the other. That one goes in here. Didn't I have another one? Yeah, that one, but that's only on the inside. So that must be... that originated. Okay, we got it all the way around. Yes. No, we didn't. We didn't get the last stretch. The home stretch, you might say. Plop, 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 plop. And then it magically merges here. Not exactly correct, but it does. Yes. And this is just never getting anywhere. Let you go here. This one, you can just flop it in here. Alright, that's fine. And that means we can now proceed with this part. That one's no longer there, that's going to be in here. How's this one doing? Not well, not well at all. And I guess the reason is the same as always. Acid barrel robot miner. Maybe. Fast and light propulsion is not getting anywhere. And this one, how many rockets have we launched? 180, so it's only 21 in this episode today. That's not very impressive, is it? And it is because we have expensive recipes and we are not really getting it. How is this one? 600,000. Is it working then? Did this one actually... What is this limited? 20? I'll put it up to 50. This looks good, looks good. And it's working. How much do we have in here? We don't know. We could find out. Hey, 3.3 million. So it's declining? Declining. This one, 662,000. So it's just working, right? It's just working. That's all there is to it. And let's see. Let's get 1,000 rockets more. Because there was somewhere that I did not have enough rockets. Or not rockets, robots. Okay. Which one was it that did not have enough? What's this one? You only have 3,000. You have 3,700. So let's take the 1,000 in here. Seems reasonable. There. Right, so I think the next one is figuring out if there's anything that can be expanded at this point. This one down here can it? Yes, it can. All the way through. All the way down. Also, we should make this one 47 and this one 64. So we can start expanding that as well. Starting next time we get back to the base. And I think this is going to be the first time we are going to make it all Mark III beacons or modules, which I think might be a mistake. Yep. See if I can place it correctly in the first go. Never know. Yep. Nope. It works. What? Like once? What? Your boss in Villain done right is perfect analogy for Apache Kafka. We even discussed it today at work. Oh, really? Philip, can you just put a few more words to that? Because I have only briefly touched upon Kafka. Basically, what I know about Kafka is that it's not a service bus, but it is event handler, and it's awesome and can do magic. That's pretty much all I know about it. And then you can guess that the person who sort of tried to explain it to me in a break was maybe slightly biased. But it's on a list of things that I've told myself, I really should know something about that. Look at those wonderful copper. Oh my god, this is going to be fantastic. I sounded like KOS there, didn't I? Nope. Maybe this one is a nope as well. Yep. And going back to these. Let's see. Rerouting pipes to the umpteenth time. I'm not sure I completely agree with that. It's not for the umpteenth time. I know, but right now this time I've actually made it in a quite sustainable way so that I won't have to reroute the pipes, because it's actually not something I've done that many times. I have just added pipes when I need it, but I haven't rerouted them. This is exactly what have done this time. Is who cares? They're gonna get a bit extra. Oh, right. Are there any .NET developers here in the room? Because I saw a pretty neat demo of new stuff coming in .NET 3.0 when I went to Microsoft. And they said that there were like 5 people who had seen the demo before we saw it. And that was like the VP and the product management team, and that's it. So that's some pretty neat stuff that even I, as a feeble non-developer, I'd even go so far, could see how awesome that was. And is this done? Is this done? Is it done? It's done. Fantastic. Sweet. Let's get this one out. Let's see. Using Kafka 2, great product for large real-time systems. Hey. So the stuff that I saw, the 2 things that they showed that, and bear with me, I mean, this is a blind person trying to explain what colors things are. So what they showed us was that when making a new project, you could you basically had a GUI where you just checked to saying, oh, am I going to use Azure storage? Am I going to use Azure monitoring? Of course, it's all Azure these days because it's awesome. Yes, I'm a fanboy. Deal with it. And then as you click things on, it generated the raw code for you in the different classes and all that cool stuff. And it was just there. Oh, no, don't do that. And even when you after you'd built it, you decided that you wanted something added later on, you can just go into the same configuration and just click it, and then it would automatically add it in your various parts of the code where you would need these tags to enable various sorts. And it's a great way to get started and make sure that you build your code really easily. Oops, I'll turn it this way. No. That's not gonna work just yet. Okay. I really want it to work. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah. I can make that one work. That's about as good as it gets. So that was one of the things. The other thing that I didn't get at all, but it looked so awesome, was the fact that you could have some web code and it could run in. Oh, that's gonna be too slow. And it could run in. You could. Okay, so basically you had the code, and then you could go into the Chrome debugger and open the code from there, and then put breakpoints in so that you were looking at the. You could basically use Chrome the Chrome debugger to put breakpoints in the code. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, apparently it wasn't something, but it looked pretty neat. So if you're using something, if you're building, okay, I have really tough time focusing here. Now I can build these. And yeah, so it was live debugging of code directly on a website with breakpoints. And I thought it was really cool. So you didn't have to get a... I don't know if it's not a development environment, but it was... Yeah. As I try to explain it, it dawned on me how little I actually really understand of what the details, the intricate details were. But that's okay. I don't do code, so that's why I'm probably missing a few things. But I thought it was awesome, and everyone who was a developer were like suddenly going crazy applauding about some of these new features. And they explicitly said us, you can remember all you want, but you cannot take pictures of it. So, probably something awesome. Yeah, don't ask me if this is standard WebAssembly, because I don't know what that is. Oh, this is going to be a good place with lots of copper coming in. Right, so now we take the next bit. Let's just take these, because why not? Maybe one of the reasons why I thought things looked so awesome was because I haven't been coding for a long time, and things that generate code for you automatically wasn't really something I had back in my days. Back in the old days, we were coding everything from the ground up. Now, I'm not that old, and I'm not that competent as a programmer, as you can probably tell. And yeah. That one. All the way down. Get it? That's pretty good. This is actually... Ooh. That's going to give a whole slew of new problems. Alright, let's go back and grab some stuff because we definitely need more. That one's being consumed. Okay, Nero's WebAssembly is a bytecode for the web, but most attacked unmanaged developed languages. Okay. How's the jet lag holding up? I don't think I'm actually going to be hit by jet lag. I feel pretty damn good at this point. Maybe that's the problem, but I think that if I'm going to bed at 1 maybe today and then getting up at 7, then I think I'm converted back again. It doesn't really affect me that much. Oh, hold on. Did we get in some of these? Yeah, we did. But we are having an issue with that one. There. That's just a bit of a mess, but who cares? These are still predominantly iron, but... Oh. I thought actually I had all of it, but nope. Don't forget, you don't want to put productivity module in non-copper miners. Yeah, but they're also copper miners. Something, something. Grumble, grumble, grumble. You're right. Especially this row, because it's just... drink. Cheers. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Nah, this one actually should be, because it is majority. This one, as long as it's a majority here, right? There. Right, so that should hopefully buff up our consumption a bit. What about the next one? That one's still not getting anywhere. Look at that! Look at the mistakes we've done. Oh no! Oh no! And I think we have to acknowledge that these are... Come on, give me some more. Just that one. Running straight through a train. On purpose, of course. There. Should have been done a long time ago. These 16,000, great. And that's all okay. So let's continue on this part. What? What is that one doing? Oh, right. Is that a problem? Nah, just build it here if need be. Like this, and the copper train is coming. Great. So let's make this one, and then we can also make this one, and then it's gonna be looking better. Now the next part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so 7 and 9. So this one should actually be shifted 1, but it isn't, and so is that. Name and cover, so you should productivity module them. Yeah, I don't know. It's the autosave takes slightly longer every time. Yes, it does, but look at the mistakes we've done. Yes, look at the awesome design I did, but look at the mistakes we did. Right? I'm still a manager at heart. Isn't that how it works? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, but we have to work on the weekend to make our deadline. Guess who's working on the weekend? Right? Yes. But when we have to take the credit, it's suddenly not the same we as the we who had to work on the weekend. I don't know. It's strange how we can mean different things. The classical project manager we. We'll just get these 3 more. How's our... It was 12,000 I needed. And I have 8.6. So it's still a bit of a way to go. Unfortunately, this also means consumption of more. Come on. Yes. We are consuming more. And we're just going to go bouncing back and forth. This one's going to take a while. It's been taking 2 episodes to get to, what is this? It's more than a third because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's more than 2. So it's like 35%, 2 episodes. That means maybe 4 episodes to go. Also, hopefully we will be able to scale things up. Yeah. Is that the way of it? Yes, that is unfortunately the way of it. At least sometimes. I got really happy with all the notifications from Wayne June. I have to remember I need to reach out to the actual real Wayne June I think it's fair enough that he knows that we're sitting 200 people here and blaming him for for all sorts of things he has nothing to do about, nothing he can do about. I think that's yeah, he is an integral part of this community, whether he likes it or not. Do you guys know that he has a YouTube channel? It's quite fun, actually. He has done some YouTube things. Some YouTube things. That's what you do on YouTube, some YouTube things. No, he did some where he does his narrator speak on I think it's some commercials. It's pretty awesome. Hey Toso! Boop! And cheers. Well, boop to you, and cheers. And thank you, of course. How can I not thank you for that persistent donation? It's getting expensive for you. Like, oh, can I afford to watch a stream because he's expecting to get a donation? Oh, can I even afford it? Oh, boop. That was a little boop. There's one. There. Alright, so no. I'm missing 2 more. Alright, they're gonna come later because I don't have enough right now in here. It takes a while. Let's have a look now at how the base is operating. Look at these. They're green. Is that because something else is broken? Is something else broken? And I know no, it's not broken. Oh yeah, it's the red circuits. Can't believe the red circuits are actually starting to become a bottleneck. Or are they? I mean, it really doesn't matter because... Oh, right, I know that. It's because we are starting to consume a lot of red up here because of the increased demand for the modules here. And that increased demand, you can't really see it on the blue because it still comes out as blue here, but it's just less blue because all of it gets picked up here. That's kind of the issue. So you can see how little is actually trickling by because most of it gets picked up and gets moved in here. Sucks. But I like these belts. I mean, this is not bad. This means this is operational. This one, look at this. It hasn't looked this awesome for a while.
Endowment.
Gleaming endowment, Paul M. My turn. Yeah, thank you very much, Paul M. The AT Walker. There, okay. Oh, that's nice to see this one is actually coming in again. Thank you, Paul. And also, it's not go over your limit. How very sane of you to not go over your limit. This part is the part I love most about the base. Just this part. I think it's beautiful. And I'm definitely going to build another bot base. I just love these belts flowing. It's also, I guess it's also why, not only, but the Lily Rose base, the base she built is so awesome because it is just the joy you get from seeing the belts flow. Okay, those 2 are inbound. That one is not inbound yet, but there are 2 inbounds. That's okay. And then come here, and the next one. Where's that one? Oops. Oh, it's still loading. And I think it's really because we are getting iron being consumed at a higher quantity. We're still only at 1.4 million, so that's not much. Here, 3 million. It's different numbers where it's like, oh, that's not bad. It's only 3 million, and run past. All right, so actually here it's keeping up. And is that an indication that we are actually done here, aren't we? But this is still gonna have a bit of time left, so time for us to do these kind of things, silly as they may be. There we go. It's gonna take a while to empty this, but it is what it is. It's triggered by 1. Oops. That one. That's what always happens. They get picked out. That's copper, copper, iron. Nice to see that. Alright, this row. Still a bit of iron left over here, but not much. 13, 10 million. What about up here? It's good to go. So let's clean out that path. That minuscule amount of copper we have here. And here. Gotta get the best out of it. Just ever so slightly small, teeny tiny copper deposits here and there. And it's not really looking like I'm getting any more. The only thing that really... Okay, well this is actually okay, because now I'm starting to get the corners starting to get some more. As I move these down, they're going to take a big chunk of copper, so that's good. This one, well, I need to get over here to get more. Wayne June will be honored, a YouTuber. No, I don't think so. He is a... I don't think he classifies himself as a YouTuber. He is a highly esteemed voice actor. And he's read some amazing books. I mean, I would not have gotten through H.P. Lovecraft if it wasn't... I missed the beacon? Really? Missed the beacon? I don't know what beacon I missed. Up here? No. Yeah, so H.P. Lovecraft, all of his books are read by Wayne June. It's the only way to follow that. It's so damn good. All right, let's see. That's gonna be here, so I might as well just start looking at it. There. Alright, so that's the normal grid. And as much as I'd like, I cannot afford to take the corners not speed module, otherwise it'll take too long. Hey, Bolim! Message retracted. But good night, and thank you. Beacons are fine, there were modules missing. Yeah, the greedy inserter, they have a tendency to steal from there. So I guess that... I'm just gonna have to accept this. We're getting out to 97 under one of these. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Shouldn't we just... I really don't like having... wasting good products on this. $4,000. Okay. There. And I'll take this one. Yeah, speaking of subscribers, I don't know what I need to do. Well, maybe I do. I need to do new stuff to get more subscribers. And because everyone who wants to watch Factorio, they have subscribed already. So, I'm gonna need to do new stuff. I'm still struggling with the Battlefleet, Gothic, Armada. Yes, 2. And I couldn't save the game from... I did during the beta with Imperial, or the Imperium of Man. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't continue that. And then I thought, well, you know what? If I can't continue it, I'm going to make a new Tyranid, because there are also a lot of playthroughs of the Imperium out there on the interweb. So I thought it would be better to do something else. So I started doing the Tyranids. I recorded a couple of episodes, and then I just couldn't load the saves again. But I did find a way, and so I'm gonna give it a shot. And that means there will be some more coming up. I think tomorrow will be another episode because we don't have any Final Factory and we don't have any stream tomorrow. So it's going to be all empty on the channel tomorrow. I don't like that. I don't like that. But next week, there'll probably be some more new stuff. I'm really torn between having, or I'm absolutely sure and dedicated that I want to start doing more civilization. The only question for me is, should I do civilization as a stream? As a streaming activity and maybe replace the Wednesday streams? Or should I make it into a YouTube series and then to have some more regular content on the channel? So maybe that's a good question to post here in chat, because you are all knowing and all powerful, or one of the two, or maybe zero of the two. There, so that's a question. Turns out, meh, but I like Necrons. I think Necrons are silly. Necrons are like, oh, we don't have skeletons. Oh yeah, let's make robot skeletons. Awesome. There you go. We're done. That's my impression of of the effort that was put into the lore of the Necrons. Tyranids, though, I really love the concept of the Tyranids. I hate playing against them because they're always like, oh yeah, that rule doesn't count for us. Like, god damn it. Or the likes. But aside from this, I'm gonna play some. Why are we not just? Oh yeah, this is because they keep emptying from one side when they have too much. That one's good-ish. I can at least go up there and fix the rest. Look at this. Look at this. It's actually working. It's working. We get some copper inbound. Finally. Finally get some copper. This one's still not stockpiling. Whoa. Really? Why is it not? Because it's lane balanced, of course. Technically really not particularly well lane balanced at all. Civilization is better for stream battle.
A resplendent offering.
Oh, Paul Mullen. I hear Denmark is expensive, so I have an Invisibeer on me. Thank you. Well, 20 euro, I certainly can get more than one Invisibeer. But that is great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that was not US dollars. That was good old euros. The more valuable kind of US dollars. You want an undead faction? Roboscale says, yep. Exactly. Not really interested in Civ. Thousand Suns and Tau. Okay, I don't get the Tau, to be honest. Oh, Sam, I was like, WJ? Yeah, Wayne June's website is awful. Yeah, it absolutely is horrible. You would prefer Civilization as videos. Yeah, I think... Alright, so let me break it down, sort of my thought process of what I think about sort of in this regard. Well, if we look at Civilization as a streaming game, that will now allow you, who probably know more about me, or at least as a collective, you definitely know more than me, to go and tell me, you really should be looking at this district now, or you have to remember the great person, or you have to make sure you get enough era points for the next golden age, or that tech is probably not the right thing. You know, all of those things that you might be really frustrated looking at because I'm not the best player. So, like, XCOM like game, turn-based with some action. Yep, that's exactly. I also like that. So, oops, let me go in here. That's actually, that would cater for, that would sort of lean towards having it as a streaming game. And that would basically mean that I'd probably have XCOM when that closes. That gives me 2 more weeks to finish XCOM. Maybe not enough. Because the new DLC or the new expansion for Civilization comes out on the 23rd or something like that. 14th? 14th, whatever. In a couple of weeks. And then I can start up streaming that on Wednesdays. And then, problem is, I need to find another day, right? I need to have 2 days of something. I don't think it works by only having it 1 day. But I could, and maybe I will, actually get it as a stream some other time. 30-minute video of Civilization breaks up the gameplay so much. Games, XCOM or Bottleneck has about 30-minute mission, which works well for videos. Yeah, Duskcrow, I think you're somewhat right about that. I think that's it's a valid point, but it's also something you absolutely have to do, because otherwise that just goes on forever. And streams are mainly constrained by time, while episodes, yeah, they're also constrained by time, but you really fall into the just one more turn trap. Which is just really well done. They've really perfected that. Just one more turn. We know that from Factorio. I'm just gonna fix that one. I'm just gonna fix that one. See, now at this point, there's basically no blue that actually make it all the way through here, because most of it gets picked up and rerouted to this thing. And now I have 500. Do I need 500? Maybe not. This one is also way overdone. Actually, this one will never ever need more. So screw you. Right? Yeah, 400 plus 70 something. That's enough, right? Just do this one. Yeah. Boom. That's all we're ever gonna need. So all of the rest is crap. Too bad. And oh, hold on. Might as well save a bit of materials that way. And going out here. So what I could do was actually do a daytime stream. What I could then do in terms of YouTube is I could take it between the breaks. You know, suppose make my day, make my whole week. Oh, those, and that's even after I accidentally killed you. That was quite unfortunate, to be perfectly honest. That was not my finest moment, for sure. Oh, that was actually not intended to take that. See, now the next part is getting this one and that one. I'll go up here. Not my finest moment to kill one of the... Oh, why are you not moving? Okay, get moving. There. I'll take one more, and then that's it. Right? So we can just start indicating that it's moving this way. It's starting to... Then the next thing is obviously taking another row out here, another row out here. Then it's going to be one big solar panel base, but I don't think we'll ever get that far. Look, okay. That one's loading, and these two are inbound. That's not horrible. That one's en route, that one's being loaded. Okay. Do these even have 2 as requirement? Yeah, they can take 2. It's unlikely that they will, but they could. Oh, look at the beauty of this. And yet, almost nothing passes by. And that's going to be the last of it. Oops. Now, if I really think about it, I don't think I need to do this anymore. Because I have now peaked out 9.4. I was like, oh no, is it too much? No, it's not too much. This is the number that counts. Once it recharges the accumulators, it's allowed to go above with recharging accumulators, but it's not allowed to go above with the actual base. But look at this, we are at 5.4. That's a, I'm not going to say new record, but it's pretty close to a new record, I'd say. So stuff is going on. We have three funnels here working. That's great. This is working. This is going to be full as well. This one's slowly accumulating. This is actually a really nice balance. And how well this works, because it just scales up and then falls down again. Really nice. And this one has also found an absolutely fantastic balance. It hovers between 3.5 and 4.2 or something like that. So it's also working. And these are, as soon as it starts trimming down, the next one's already en route. The one thing that I might want to do here would be doing lane balancing on all of it. The irony is also that you get from here, and then go from inside. It really should come from the lower side, but that's also something for another day. Could I do lane balancing here? I probably could. Okay, and with my schedule, let me catch the streams more often. You know, spend the character build point not tied to promotion. I suffer from the classical syndrome of, I wonder if there will be something better to use it on soon, so I better not use it right now because there might be something better coming up. Well, that's not correct, is it? Except this thing. What about only on 2 of the lanes? Oh, it disappears fast when I remove this. Nice. There. This is going to be really silly. Yeah, and this one goes here, yeah. They're good. And these... very strange. So, that should make all of this lane balanced in some odd way. Yeah. Right, because we did have an issue that it wasn't lane balancing correctly. So now it does. And we're happy. Good. Let's have a look. Where is that? It's maybe at 37%, 38%. I wish I had a counter for this. What else? This one's nothing coming in. Nothing. This one is nothing there either. And this one, it's also really slow, 90%. But it's just coming in a nice quantity, so what's not to like? Darin, is you plan to do a Civ playthrough with the new expansion? Yes, that was very, very clear. I will be streaming it on this Saturday. It will not be the new expansion, unfortunately. It doesn't seem that they want to give me a key. I've tried contact them, and I would still encourage anyone who wants to see it to find my Twitter post and just try. Look at that! Look at that! Me being the first to click that. I'm actually moderating my own channel. All right. So anyway, I will be playing it just to get some experience. And for anyone who is not so familiar with Civilization, wee rocket, can also come along, and we'll have fun learning all the mechanics. And then after that, I will be starting a I think it's going to be a streaming playthrough. But what I actually started to say was that I could make a streaming playthrough where I stream like I do now for 3 hours and 45 minutes, and then I could actually chop it up into 3 bits of 1 hour and 15 minutes each, or 1 hour and 10 minutes each, and that would make it sort of more consistent what goes on YouTube as 3 episodes. And it would also mean that if I stream twice a week, it would actually be 6 episodes of a bit more than 1 hour I could migrate to YouTube, which would pretty much be a daily thing. So I think I'd like that. I've been learning a lot about the game from your vanilla done right. I read it as it said, and now I've been looking for some more blueprints. Okay, yeah, I don't really update my blueprints, to be perfectly honest. It's just not something I find valuable, sort of in terms of the time investment needed. Look at that. Look at this slow damn thing here. That's actually a bit of an issue that it's so damn slow. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, well, there's still a lot to go here. It's still having issues with this part. Is it because they're full? No, they're not actually full. None of it is full. So it is keeping it in check. Although that one's not kept in check, that one. It's a bit sad. That one's okay. This one is done. It's also full, so that's probably also full. Oh, it must be, since this is still working. All right, so now we can see the difference. These are being emptied extremely fast, while the slow things here, that's also done. Ah, now I'm not going to say that it's copper that we're waiting for, but at least its copper will continue for longer than... They're also speedy. What about here? Look at that, we're actually stockpiling copper. That seems strange. 234,000? What about other places? No, not this one. What about here? Nope. What about here? Yes! 10 being stockpiled. Not a lot, but it's something. And this one. Alright, so 234,000 being stockpiled. That is a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, I don't want 2 triggering here. But let's just look at it. It's at 18,000 by the time it exits the station. And then it comes in with the rest. Which for some reason... 4,000, and it's still not enough. So we just throw 1,000 more robots in there. Thousand more robots coming up. That's not robots. Yeah. There. Okay, now they... 5,000, but it's still... This also means that this one will fill up. I'm not gonna say instantly, even though I wanted to say instantly. But no. But now there's gonna be an issue around here. The charging is actually going to be an issue, but then this might also be related to the coal that's being drained so fast now. That's okay. Copper, another copper goes out from LTN Northeast. This is where we're standing. And as soon as, let's see what it's at when we leave. 10,000. No, it's still getting in there. Wow, look at that. It wasn't even done and we are still... Okay, this is great. This is great. Because that should give us full belts. Though that one is also working. It's almost moving. It's because it's still less than 500,000. Good. Try to up the frequency of the copper trains. Yeah, that's also kind of what I'm doing. But I don't want more than one copper train in each one. And that's, I think it's the reason, because by the time it takes between these, if that cannot be supported, because if we just look at the time it takes from this one is emptied. Oh, I've completely forgot something. Yeah, we completely forgot to take a break. Oh, that one goes out. So this one's not requesting. Let's look at when it requests. It requests when it's at 23, 22, 22,000, I think. Just to make sure there's a bit of a buffer there. And there. Yep, there we go. 23 actually. But it's not really coming from far away. It's already that one. So it's more about, it's actually the time it takes to fill these up from the robots, because all the robots are busy. And they're not, but we can also say that I don't need to scale it up. It was at 234. It's now at 228, 225, 228. So it is slowly decreasing, so it won't be able to sustain this indefinitely. Right, let's take the short break and then we get back. We'll continue on scaling up the base. We're not making as much progress here as I'd like to do. But have you noticed the base has been a lot more quiet after our excursions? So let's just find a nice quiet place that doesn't have too much activity, like right on the tracks. And then let's take a short break. Right. There. No. See you guys in 3. Here we are. Good night, Eladillo. Thank you for dropping by, keeping us company. And I can see that there's a... Oh, hold on. Let me just, while I remember, fix this one. There. And I see there's a bit of a flaw in my setup of the event lists. See if you can notice. Event list, event list, event list. Flip X, maybe? There. Much better. Now it's aligned towards the side of the screen, which makes an awful lot more sense. All right, so is there any way that we can up the frequency? All right, there was a comment. Did not see who it was. Who was it? Was it Bigos? And Halleck. Oh, smashing. There was an awful lot. I read it as there's a wonderful lot of robots needing service. Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? And that one. Just put that here. I'll give a few more. I don't want to get that much more, and I don't really think I need it. And if I do, then you can already see now it's not like these big crescents around each location for the charging. Whoop. All right, you can't just open a beer and without drinking. This is so crazy. I drink at work. Silly me. 9K. There are a few crescents here, but you can also see 230. Wow, it's not actually closing. Now I'm just considering here, is it possible that I could get more out of this? I mean, I could just set it at 20,000. But no, because at 20,000 there is a likelihood, or not a small likelihood, albeit. These have to be the bad ones, because if I take the good ones, then bad stuff will happen, right? No? What? Oh, that's because it's also a bad one, right? So that's a good one. Let me put it... So I can make Mark 2s here without merging the networks. That's Roboport Mark 2, and that's just the Roboport. Okay, so we just upgraded a few of the Roboports to Mark 2. That should also help. I mean, I think this one is... Now it's at 28. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it. It's just working at a nice continuous pace. And they are coming in quite rapidly. Would there be any kind of benefit to having more than this? I don't think so. Because I'm keeping this pretty steady. And as long as I'm keeping it steady, then as soon as they start running out, then I'll easily be able to consume all of it. But now it's also really making a big difference. It's actually stockpiling here. Not there, but here it's stockpiling. That's crazy. This one will never stockpile. I guess it could stockpile. If this one's full, then it could... Wow, this is increasing as well. Wow, this is... We're getting somewhere. What about this one? 3.9. Yeah, it's still hovering at that region. And this one is got stuck at 1K now. Alright, the basis actually seems to be working at this point. Oh, okay, I got hitched on a train. Alright, you could slightly adjust the requested amount in the chest so that there will be 20k materials after the train leaves. No. Let me explain. Instead of just being obstructive. Because if I increased it, that would mean that instead of 500 here, I would have 1000. If I put 1000 in, and it had 24,000 in the storage. The train would come in, but there would be 1,000 in each of the top 24 and nothing in the lower 24, and the train would therefore not be able to load. This is why I explicitly do it this, that the only thing being requested is the content of a train plus a tiny bit more, which means that every time it fills up to a train load plus a small buffer, then it will be able to service a train. When we have enough materials, then yes, it could be done better. But at this point, this is just absolutely doing fantastic, and that's because there's such a large copper output here. That one is not working. Okay, this one is getting there. And that's actually the end of it. That's the only thing left. That's actually really not much. If we look at it, 2.6 is all there is to it. So that's the next one to be changed. This one. Oh, finally. All right, let's jump out. Finally, the lower one is done. Oh, you mean like the top... Oh, okay, I thought you meant like... Alright, okay, now it makes more sense. Of course it makes sense. You're the one saying it. Nope. And that one. Yes, and kill all of this as well. Oops, let's take some of this one, the stuff out here as well. Whoa! I did not see that coming. I thought they were actually done. No more of that silliness here. How much? 1.5. Alright, I'm gonna give you the beacon treatment here. Right, that should help. These amounts, how much is there? 4.5 or 5.6. I'm so happy that Jeff has made this mod for me. This is amazing. I love it. Because it takes one of those annoying things where you actually have to where you have a material that just has absolutely no value. Why am I doing that again? Fortunately, that has to be there. And then the next one is going to be here. That one. As long as they're predominantly... See, this one is no longer predominantly... Oh, it's actually pretty close. So we'll take one more. And then we go back to the normal ones. This is going to be working really fast once it gets there. Yep. Alright, so this is just getting smaller every time. What? Jeff? Oh. Any pistols today? Oh, there you are. Good afternoon, everybody. How is the great copper hunt going? Wow, did you just join, Jeff? Because I was just complimenting you, so you must be like, who just comes when you summon them? Beetlejuice? I don't know. And these are exactly not doing any copper. No copper goodies here. And this little temporary thing is done. You know, I actually want to optimize this even more. Well, Jeff, the update on the copper hunt is actually going quite well, I think. I mean, it's not exactly, we're not exactly done with the copper yet, but things are happening. Stuff is done, places to be, all that good stuff. Stuff is going on. Right, good stuff. There. And that one is not doing anything because they just get stuck in here. Yes, they're good. And that's going to be fine. Wow, that was highly inaccurate. Right, so that was one more. That's actually not very difficult to make as long as I don't have to move the outpost here. And we had got some good copper this corner. So I should also be getting quite a bit of copper from this area now that it's been fully saturated. So the copper, yeah, it's getting up. Okay, so the comment. I joined in time for the compliment. Awesome! I was hoping that maybe all of the shields didn't make it back into that power armor. Trains are too slow. Alright. And the question Bender almost asked, yes, I'm Danish, but we keep all the chat in English here. And we do that for the simple reason that otherwise it's gonna be all Russian. Nothing wrong with Russian, I just don't understand it. Iron, copper, copper, iron, iron. That's what I like to see. Equal amounts. Cheers, everyone. How's this one? Oh, it's ready. It's waiting for... launch. Okay, we'll just enjoy the launch here. It is so annoying that I can't see how much it is. Is there any mod that does this? That shows a percentage of completion here? Because that would be really handy to see if it went from 37 to 38 and I'm going to be like, woohoo, 38%, woohoo. It's awesome. It's so much more awesome than 37% or something. Right, so this one, hey, it's actually stockpiling. This is stockpiling. Oh my god, I need to scale up. I'm not getting enough. I cannot produce fast enough. Isn't that how I'm supposed to say at this point, just because it's just slightly stockpiling. And this one is stuck at 5 million as well. Let's have a look at our copper storage here, or our iron storage. Oh, that's actually almost stuck. It's at almost 10 million. Wow, and still room for more. Still room for more. Yep, no problem there. And this one, this is gears, so 1.2 million gears. 1.4 million, it's just so damn slow. But it is, it's just very slow. But it's still accumulating. Now this becomes just a copper or an iron dump. What I'm more concerned about is maybe... Is this actually plastic constrained? Not quite, but it's almost plastic constrained. What a strange thing to experience in this day and age. And look at the amount that just flows in there. That's very nice. What about here? Oh yeah, they are being... They're not even being consumed as fast as they can. Why? Why is this not the case? So at the current production rate, this one is actually stockpiling. Look at how fast it's stockpiling. 800,000 or 800, and each rocket takes 714. So by the time they start, there we go, there they start demanding, it will not even empty this box. It'll go to 120 plus whatever gets built in the meantime. So this looks really good. So that means it must be time for us to go out and build some more solar panels to scale up that part. 64, 47. So the hunt for the copper is actually working quite well. It's a lot of small things we've been doing today just to get this to get it faster, and I think it actually, oh no, I can see that it actually works. Yeah. Yeah. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, see, they are, all three of them are inbound. And when's the next one? There it is. Great. I really love this 24. This is beautiful. I'm gonna sit back, relax, drink some beer. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for keeping me company. I wonder if you could use circuits to track the amount. Yes, you can. That's how I did the rocket count in my final factory base. But it's kind of hard to do it now once it is already in progress. And that's the issue with it. But if there was a mod that could see how much was actually done, because somehow the game must keep track of where it is. Because if I close the game and open it again, it knows exactly how many are being produced or how much is being produced. So yeah. So the game must keep track of it. Oh, remember when science progress wasn't saved? Oh, that sucked. When you just switched and you just lost it. And in this case, yeah, I would just lose it if that happened. You can't just count and divide by 1000 because it's not a rational number. Oh, right. Yeah, of course it's going to be 2714, 715, but I don't really care if that's at that level of accuracy. That doesn't really matter. All right, let's see what the next part to be expanded is. What is our will what? That one? It's got it. Perfect. Next one. Next one flying in. I'm really trying to strain. Oh, let's use the path here. Or I'm really trying to strain this base so it can use more power, because I want to show the appreciation for all the donations that have been given, and just show that this base could not have been done with anything less than what we have. Right now, I think slightly less than what has been donated, but I never thought I would get to this number. That's totally honest about it. That's like my C-Block series, when I knew that I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to play it for some hours, but it's never going to be complete because I've set this condition up that it's just too ambitious, so never mind that. Should I also do it? You know what? It's probably easier just to... Except I missed the location. You know what? I'll just take it through this part as well. Ah, cheers, Captain Jack. And whoever else feels like Monday evening is it Monday evening? Yeah, it is. It's a great day to be drinking. There. And then we need like more conventional pathing. Here. Nope, it's not a fancy blueprint that we need to export. Yes. Chopping that would be excellent. Okay, and I think that if we really look at it, and with this thing, wow, that's gonna be nice. That'll be a lot of copper flowing in here. Eventually I might even run out of other things. That would be ironic, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, there's a problem. This is not how it's supposed to go. I'm not supposed to start from that end. I'm actually supposed to start from the other end. There. There, just mark 1. That's great. So we have some stone that we don't really know what we're going to do with. These go out. I'll do that one. This is still having some. Now I can do this. That one is no good. So this one, flip, flip. And I don't have any more. Wow, it actually fits perfectly. Strange. And the car goes in there. And didn't it also have one somewhere else? Nope. All right, so we need some more of the... Wow, that's a lot of... Why do I have so many... Why do I have so many productivity modules? Did I use less productivity modules for some reason in the previous iteration? And there's some missing here. Also some... They're not supposed to be speed modules in here. Hey, Vitoli! What are you doing here? You should not be here. Get back in the tub with you. Right? Is that, isn't that correct? I should make sure that you do not spend your evening... Oh, look at that. It's actually stored a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. You should not spend your evening here. You should spend it in the tub. Yeah, okay, it's pretty fast when you do that. So let's slow it down to some more respectable numbers. Anywhere else? Nope. Oh, this sucks. How did I do this wrong? Why did I must have copied it from somewhere that was wrong, and then I've copied that one, so I need to figure out where the mistake started from. Yeah, this is not the fastest way. I realize now, but now that I've started it, there is no turning back. So the question is, where did I copy it from? Here. And this was also copied, so where did that copy from? Here. This is crazy. This is mistakes upon mistakes upon mistakes. You're not happy, are you? I copied it from here, of course. Hey. Alright, so we can actually see how fast the difference is. These have cleaned out all the iron. Yeah. They're still stuck here. Alright, let's see. You're home again. Okay. Had enough jacuzzi time to last me at least half a year. Alright. The mistake was you took the iron. Yep. Didn't even notice it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would be faster and better, but you're stuck with me, and I'm not fast and I'm not better, so there is that. That's just the way it is. All right, let's see. This is beautiful, but the bots are there. Actually, they are actually getting busy up here. So I must say that I think we've really just managed to finally scale things up. This one, the coal is still not like it's not a it's not a huge success. Let's be honest about that. Yeah. This one has to be like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just get that one up. And this one, does it need any more? Let's just do this. Wow, that's slow. Why are you so slow? Oh, because you're not affected by 2. That's why. Well, that's okay. They'll be done at the same time. Is this... no, it's not blocking. Okay, so that's good. So we are actually consuming the stuff that we have now. What? That's
A generous bestowal.
Pichu, get faster and better. We pay you. So you are our puppet. So I am your puppet. You are our puppet. You are our puppet. I'm your puppet. That's true. I'll gladly be puppeteering here, or you can be the puppeteer, and I'll be the puppet dancing to your tunes. Thank you, Pichu. And that's very kind of you. I figured you had spent your budget last time. Ah, I love this. Look at all that beautiful orange color. Look at this crazy stockpile. Oh, okay. That's still crazy stockpile. 63,000 is crazy stockpile. The next thing you know, this would be starting stockpile. But let's not go sucking each other's dicks just yet, as they say in Pulp Fiction. If you got your literary references in order. See, this is the part I don't really get. Where are they being taken to? I mean, where are they? Here? Oh, right. Of course. To this one. Yeah. I'm using less and less of the speed modules and more of the other modules. Well, I suppose that's good. What is this? Ah, stone or coal. And the coal is what? Ah, this is perfect timing. I mean, it's barely even past the balancer, the beautiful balancer. And then this could actually have been done better, maybe. Could it? This is fine. It could have been done. These two could have been put over here, because I can have that one and another one next to it. Yeah, so one before and one after would be slightly better. Well, it would be somewhat the same. Right. Next up is... it has moved. It has moved. Is there any other signs that we need? No, there's not. I wonder if it might be worth it, even though this is like, yeah, a forever thing. Then just from here on, basically saying... Right, so this one requires 100 portable fusion reactor. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. And how would I do this? Almost 9.8 gigawatts. Oh, was it going up to 9.8? Nice. We are going to put better modules, but... Well, this one is 6K, so it's still, I would say... What? Oh, the top row. This has been really haunting me. 55 on that one. That's going to take forever. But it is already always taken from one side to the next. Nope. All right. Is there a way that I could take this? Okay, we're doing something else now. Yeah. For each coming in, for each going out greater than 0, I will output the input and they are about wired here. This one will take, it'll not be doing, it'll read content and it'll hold. No, it'll pulse one time. Yes. And could I then do that one back into this one where it says enable when anything is less than 98. Let's try it. Why is that not correct? Everything. Really? 54? 54 is less. It's reading the content. What if I did specifically these pipes? Would it work then? I think it should work because this, am I just completely blind? You can use a memory cell, that's what we did. Yeah. Okay. Good thing that we are thinking of the same. Why does this not really work? Maybe it's because it's disrupting it? What if... I have a feeling that... Yeah, okay, that's gonna work. Of course it's just not gonna work. I have a feeling that it's simply just a matter of this one. Each. This is why you don't do this on stream. Never ever. Not working. Ah, yeah, okay. Maybe you are working, maybe it's just me being stupid. Right, so, and then I'm gonna do a, oops. I'm gonna just do a reset condition here. This one is that one equal to 0. Can I do that? No, 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 not 0. Minus 1000. Yeah. And then I set it to off. Wire it in. So now it's not working because, all right, let me just explain what I've done here. I take this signal here. This is now counting how many it carries. It puts it in here into a memory cell decider where it goes into both the input and the output. Whenever it's greater than 0, that one stores the number. Then I just take it out here just so it doesn't get polluted. And then wire it back in, which will then control the enabling mechanics, because that's the signal. Only signal it gets is 288, which is, oh, rocket ship. That's the enable condition. And then I'm going to do this one to reset it. That's strange. How is that? Why does it only go to 60 now? It makes no bloody sense. I connected the input and the output. This one is supposed to just be, I just want it to pulse for one second. I don't know, maybe that's the problem. You have to keep shifting, and then I'll turn this off. Goes to 60 and then stops. Why does it go to 60? Shouldn't be 60. 48 plus 48 is 96, and that means after it goes out. So there must be something being fed in twice. Does that really go back in here? What if I then go output into fishies, right? All right, I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna say, oh, no. No. Yes. This one will then take that one in, and then output it as, it's always a fish, isn't it? And this one will be constrained when fishies are less. Now that should work. Unless this one empties. Obviously, this one 90. Set stack size. Control. No, I'm not going to set stack size. I'm just going to... Ah, okay. Like that. Override stack size to 1. Alright. Good stuff. On. Off. Alright. So this one's now empty. The memory cell is reset. And it goes... Okay, that's probably going to take a bit more time than needed. I found a mod that can read the silo progress. See sub only chat. The silo progress. Oh, that's nice. That's not what I wanted though. But it's very nice to see the silo progress. Alright, I'm just going to let it run just to make sure that it does exactly what I wanted to. And then I could implement it if I wanted. If I wanted. $98. Exactly. All right. So this one works. Then I'm just going to do this one, hook it up to that one. Because the reason why I want 98 is because these are always creating 2 more than they need to. So I can make one more, and then I'm gonna go here. Do I even bother? Because, oh, no. Maybe I will do 250. Oh, I can do an even better way? No, I can't do that. Whatever. I'll just try this. And then I'll do this one, and I'll do that one. Copy, paste, and copy, paste, and... No. Oh, there's nothing coming? Okay, there's something coming. Right. You, my friend, are going to be constrained when this was here. So I'm going to take a green in here. This one will take the input as in that one. And that one. Then it will take on the red wire from here to here. That will be changed here. And then we'll go the red wire into that one, which will be enable and disable and pulse and good stuff, and 1. And then we're going to put some Nixie tubes here. Let's see. 1. Fantastic. And I want this to be slow. I don't want this to be crazy fast. I mean, that's just a little thing we built here. All right. But think as in the Guifel Ingal calculation. And you should control the input of blues into the reactors. No, I don't need to do that, because that's my whole point. Is that this one will not be... this one will always produce 2. It'll produce 1 here, and then 1 for the full green bar. So that means by the time this one stops, I'll have 2 extra, which is why I stop it at 98 and not at 100. Because then I can take the last 2 here. So that's my intention. Good. You know, I could... but you are, of course, right, as you always are. You can also do that one, where it just basically says, don't do it, then don't. Don't think I need to read. All right. So where are we at? Now, unfortunately, this means that nothing really will get by here. But look at this. These are actually, it looks compressed now. Beautifully compressed belts. Yep, beautiful compressed belts. Is this even stacking up? Look at that! I'm having surplus of green circuits. Wow, what a momentous occasion. 100,000. Oh my god, what we have... I did not expect that what we could do today would actually have an impact, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was like be a bit like rolling that stone up the hill that Sisyphus did. We're just, as long as you roll it up, it'll just come tumbling down. But this is actually making a big difference. Now it actually looks like the red is constraining. Maybe not. No. But the red is being significantly used. And we now have full green lines all the way backed up. That is so sweet. Unfortunately, I can't get the signal out because I'm using all the inputs here. Beautiful rivers of green. Yes, thank you, Jeff. I think you just... that might just be the title of this one. Beautiful rivers of green. Let's have a look out at the perimeter to see what else is there. This one is just annoying me. Driving me crazy. Look at that. Copper, copper. We like the copper. This one we don't like because this one can't really get anywhere meaningful. Look at the silliness here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Otherwise it'll never be there. This one? This one's actually done. No, it's not. It's lagging for the copper. Look at that. Crazy. Right. Yeah, slow it down a bit. Right, so what I'm actually going to do now is I'm actually going to wrap this one up. Because we did achieve what we wanted to do now. And then I'm just going to let it run a bit tomorrow and maybe tonight. And then we're going to figure out what we need to do in order to speed things up. Because to be perfectly honest, if we look at it, there are maybe 2 or 3 episodes left like this. And I don't really see that we have a lot of things that we can do in this space. I absolutely want to make sure that we have the power up here from here. I want definitely to power everything with solar just because, right? But that's something we can always do. Yeah, so I think this is a great place to end tonight's episode, and because then I'd really like to hear some ideas. Maybe leave it in the comments, or just throw it out now. What we should be doing, sort of moving forward. This one's actually it's using a lot, right? Oh, now I know. This one is overriding. Don't do that. Alright, so let's wrap this one. Cool. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I think that it's a good time for me to end this episode. Let me know some ideas of what we should be looking at in the next couple of episodes. We're back on Thursday, and then I expect that we'll be back at least Monday next week, where we wrap the whole thing up, or maybe Thursday again next week. But I think it's 2 episodes more. That's my feeling, which means that I have the end of the week to test Twitch. And I'll do I'll announce some test streams during the day, just randomly. So don't freak out if you're missing it. It's just setting up the new mods and giving you some shots and setting up the OBS and all that. But thank you everyone for joining today, and also to a couple of new supporters we got here on stream today. Pedro and Philip, also Arik for the upgrade. So thank you very much. That was amazing. It was also amazing to see that suddenly Wayne June went crazy with that. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, I think that's I was just basically wrapping up in terms of just wanted to see if there was anything anyone had to say, but I don't think so. So I'll bid you all a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for XCOM. We are going to be a bit more aggressive tomorrow or in XCOM, because we're going to head towards the end of the game. So that's going to be exciting. Anyway, that's it. Good night. See you around.